on the road again, going places that I've never been.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Whiffy Penguin. I'm George. I'm the painter. We're gonna do some Boros painting today. What do we got? We got same shell as last week. Main deck is ever so slightly different. We have moved the deafening silences to the sideboard from the main deck. While absolutely amazing at doing what we want it to do, I don't think it's a main deck card. So the main deck is the same otherwise. We just switched the deafening silences with 3 pyroblasts. Sideboard is new and kind of exciting, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm excited about this. I played this deck on Friday night at my LGS, Alternate Universes in Bluebell. They have 3 locations. If you're in the Philadelphia suburbs and you are close enough to visit one of their stores, you should. I haven't been to the other 2 locations. I assume that they are also very good stores, though. My location in Bluebell is Chef's Kiss. You should go if you can. So our sideboard is cool. We've got these deafening silences that we already talked about. We've got a pyroblast that we already talked about. We got our 3 Magus of the Moons. This is the same from last week. And then what is new? Well, we got an engineered explosives. This is something that I have. I think I put it in my sideboard once, but never brought it in, or maybe I put it in the sideboard and then changed my sideboard before the event started. I'm unsure. I'm gonna try it though. It kills Fantasticar tokens, albeit you are at 4 life now, so you're probably dead. It is fetchable off of Tezzeret, but it also kills other things. Like this can do some work against energy, if that's even a real deck anymore. This week I played it against one of my. Ooh, excuse me. It's almost 6 a.m. Time's catching up with me. I played it against one of my IZZET Cutter opponents. I played 2 IZZET Cutter opponents this week, and Engineered Explosives killed 2 Delver of Secrets, and I think there might have been a DRC in there too. And then we've got 1 Swords to Plowshares to go with the other 3 in my main deck. And then I've got 2 Prismatic Ending. This is kind of my Abrade Untimely Malfunction slot. This is to deal with, Null Rod or Disruptor Flute or what have you. It also just deals with anything. So, like, it can kill a creature, it can kill a Planeswalker. Again, this does kill Tamio. And it can kill, like, Welders and Dragon's Rage Channelers, all the good things. We are trying out a couple of Containment Priests. This is an answer to Reanimator. It's not as good as Leyline. Leyline does it. However, Reanimator will sometimes sideboard into Show and Tell in the sideboard games or Stronghold Gambit. Containment Priest stops that too, and then Leyline of the Void doesn't do anything. Containment Priest also, for the same reason, stops Sneak and Show and Tell for the most part, unless they put an Omniscience into play and then start casting their fatties. So I wanted to try Containment Priest this week instead of... So, like, Containment Priest and Prismatic Ending are filling in the slots that were previously 3 Leyline of the Voids and 2 Disruptor Flutes. So I wanted to try these guys. And then to complement the deafening silences, instead of Mindbreak Trap, which I think is kind of ass right now, like, yes, it is good against the Storm part of the Storm card decks. However, Mindbreak Trap's not good against Carr. Dark Ritual Carr, that's only 2 spells. The only way you're going to get it is if they go, like, land, Lotus Petal Carr, and most decks aren't going to be doing that. So I'm trying out an Orim's Chant. Orange Chant can be played in response to the third spell from the car player. You know, they play Ritual, Car, Pedal, and then you respond to the pedal with Orange Chant. They're not going to be able to break the car this turn. It also is good against Storm decks because they can't storm you out. I imagine it could be good against Doomsday. They play Dark Ritual. You play Orange Chant. This came up once at the LGS. It was in round one against Blue Dredge. It was game two, obviously, because I had it. And I mean, I had already kind of locked them out with a Containment Priest, and I was beating them down with a Priest and a Welder and maybe a Scarecrow. And I got to a point where I top decked the Tormod's Crypt, and I was going to lethal them to death. So during their upkeep, I orange chanted them so that they wouldn't be able to do anything. And life was cool and good, and we beat Dredge, even game one. So this is the deck. Let's try and win some rounds today, guys. I'm feeling it. This deck has been performing pretty well for me in paper, for sure. I think in paper I have 4, 8, and then 6. I'm 14-2 with this list in paper, which is, I mean, an amazing thing. But that's just the weekly locals. People are screwing around and stuff. Online, this list is 8-2. Also, not bad. However, it's a very small sample size. But we're going to play again this week, and we're going to hope to keep that record moving in a positive direction. I would highly recommend playing this Boros interaction heavy list. I think it's great. I love 22 lands. Well, I mean, I like 22 lands. I don't know if I love it. I like Melded Moxite a lot. A lot of people say this should be Fable. Fable is a better card in a vacuum. I think Melded Moxite is a better card in this 60 card deck. If you're not subscribed and you're here, click the subscribe button. It won't hurt. It doesn't really affect your life at all, but makes me feel nice. And it's nice to feel nice. We'll see you guys for round one. Bye.
On the road again, going places that I've never been.
Hi, everyone. We are back for round number one. We're on the play. That's cool. Let's see what we open up. Something amazing? All right, what do we got? This hand looks okay. I mean, this hand is a turn two win, so sure hope it looks okay. We're gonna roll with it, see if we can get that turn two. See if we can get that turn two. And this is one of the reasons I like Melted Moxite so much. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is not winning this game on turn two. Melded Moxite is. We can beat a Fantasticar because we went first. This is pod racing, as my pal Swagahod likes to say. Actually, like, we have a fucking pod racer now, though. The Fantasticar is basically a goddamn pod racer. All right, Casey's mulliganing. Let's go Great Furnace and Joblin Welder. I don't know if we were reading or if we were contemplating forcing there. Wasteland. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Everything is red. Put this back into play, and let's make another Goblin Welder. Do you have 2 kill spells now? Nope, that's just an Underground Sea. All right, let's make this Goblin Engineer. And we're going to put the Sewer Valence Cam into our graveyard. And then we are going to flop the Sewer Valence Cam and make infinite mana and save targets and yield and always yes. So we're going to make infinite mana, which we will use to get Melded Moxite into play, which we will use to draw our deck, which we will use to get a Legion Extruder and kill them. We'll see you guys when we're done.
1 hour later.
All right, we're back. Our opponent gave up. I guess they figured it out, and we're on to game number 2. Okay, so we saw a Wasteland and an Underground Sea. Not sure what they're going to be, but I think I want to bring in the Plow and the Pyroblast, and maybe the 2 Pendings. What are we going to take out? Let's take out 4 cards, you say. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm playing against. All right, so I'm probably playing against Orcish Bowmasters. Let's take out a couple of Moxites. I think we can take out the Tormod's Crypt. I'm going to be real mad if it's Reanimator. And then, so like we brought in these 4. And so far we have these 4. Oh, am I supposed to be bringing in my jobbers? My jobbers. What's the last card I brought in? Uh, 2, 4, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're going to get rid of these. I think maybe we'll just trim down to 1 Moxite and we'll roll. See what we're working with for game number 2. They didn't have Force of Will. Maybe they are Reanimator. They didn't have Force of Will. They didn't have Daze. They didn't have Thoughtseize. All they had was a Wasteland. But then I don't think the Reanimator decks are playing Wasteland. I don't think that there's a tempo reanimator deck. I mean, I guess there is. The World Gorger Dragon deck is kind of a tempo reanimator, but they have Force of Wills and stuff. Oh, they're also on 80 cards. Do they have a Yorion? Did I not see a Yorion in game 1? They did not reveal a Yorion. They're just 80 cards. They're just 80 cards. Okay. Sure is making us sweat for this. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to go Plateau Pithing Needle on Wasteland and go forward. We'll keep. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. So Tezzeret could be pretty cool this round, this game. Ooh, Urza Saga's good. So Plateau. Urza Saga's great, especially if this Pithing Needle lands on Wasteland. Wasteland. All right. Let's see. Let's see what kind of time this buys us. See what our opponent does. Be very sad if they played a Tamio, because then I'd have to play Caracas. Okay, generous Ent. We sideboarded wrong. We're gonna need to fix our sideboard. Sultai Living End, you say? Okay. Yeah, imagine if I didn't take out my Tormod's Crypt. Imagine if I didn't take out my Tormod's Crypt. Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe they just don't draw a way to get Living End on the stack, and we're Gucci. Draw a card. Cards in graveyards can't be the target. Yep, cards in grave. Oh, Containment Priest doesn't do anything versus Living End, I don't think. Okay. What did we reveal? They do have a Yorion. We revealed a Street Wraith? Okay. Let's see what we got. Mopal, pretty good. How good is it? It's so like I can go make a guy, untap, make a guy, make a guy, get a Lotus Petal? Um, yep, okay. We're gonna play Saga. We're gonna play Mox Opal. Uh, so like I could make a guy right now and equip it. Okay. This is how we're going to try to win. It's possible that they just living end me on their turn and life is pain. We move on to game 3. But if they don't living end right here, they're dead. I can make 2 more guys and attack with 2 of them for this will be 7. It'll be 14, 15 damage. But for sure, they have to have the card, right? Yep, there we go. Bloodbraid Marauder. 80 cards. Living End. Gets them 3 big guys. Pending doesn't do anything because of the way that we constructed our sideboard plan. Let's get a Grindstone. And then we'll play this Ancient Tomb. So we've got 2 massive constructs, which is kind of cool. Gonna draw a card. Oh, gain 3 life. Okay. Gonna gain 3 life. I can get a Sewer Valence Cam. I can get a Sewer Valence Cam. I can't do anything with it, though. I mean, I guess I can make infinite mana, try to draw my deck. Gonna attack me? All right. We can get rid of the Bloodbraid Elf. Not a legend, not a legend. Bloodbraid Marauder. We can get rid of this guy. Let's create a construct token. And then we will resolve the saga and get another Lotus Petal. And then we'll play Arena of Glory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could go up to 5. So let's say I equip here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's equip the skateboard. You have to block 2 of these. Let's white, red. This is 2-drop, right? Let's prismatic ending this guy. Get him off the board. And then we will play this Lotus Petal so that our guys are just a bit beefier. If they have another living end, we might be cooked. But we're going to attack with all of our guys here. Boop, boop, boop. Coming on in for 28 damage. Oh, we're double blocking. Yeah. Okay, do your worst. Well, don't do your worst. I would like to survive. I would like to actually win this match. Don't living end me, bro. They have so many lands. 3, 4, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6 mana. Oh, is this a Vibrance? No, it's a Deceit. Oh, they get my Tezzeret? Bounce my guy. Discard my Tezzeret. Okay. It's gonna make it slightly harder. That's gonna make it slightly harder. What do we got? Ooh, Goblin Engineer off the top. What does this do? This lets me get a Dragon Engine right now. This lets me get a Dragon Engine right now. This also lets me get a cam. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this also lets me get a painter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, okay. They're tapped out. We're going to try to paint them. Okay, so we're going to have a hasty Goblin Engineer. Don't force of will me, bro. Force of willed me, bro. Okay. I can't attack. If I attack, they double block. I kill the deceit. I guess I should have played the Tezzeret. There's no way that they're going to be able to attack it back. That was probably a mistake. Malevolent Rumble, Wistful Wail, the Forgotten Force of Will, Architects of Will. So what do they return? Wistfulness. I think Wistfulness lets them kill. Draw 2 cards. Target artifact or enchantment. Okay, so I don't have a lot of time now. I do not have a lot of time. I basically need to draw. I basically need to just draw a painter right now. Survey says Arid Mesa. All right, let's go to game 3. Let's go to game 3. All right, let's put the Tormod's Crypt back in. Need that. They're also going to get wrecked by Magus. Okay, get out of here, Prismatic Endings. Get out of here, Pyroblasts. You're not important. Portable Hole. I think you can go. Do I want the plows? I feel like I do. I feel like I do. Okay. Let's try it again. Perfect. Just perfect. We're going to keep. We're going to play a Great Furnace. We're going to play a Tormod's Crypt. We're going to play a Lotus Petal. We are going to hope that you do not discard our Magus of the Moon, and then see if we can move on to round number 2. Don't thought seize me, bro. Okay, great. Literally the best it's ever been. We're going to play this Urza Saga just in case our Magus doesn't make it. This is not the end of the game, right? Because they do have the Bloodbraid Marauder, which they can use to cascade into. Oh, maybe I should have played Orm's Chant. Maybe I should have played Orm's Chant. That would stop them from cascading. Would it? It would. All right, no force of will. That's great. Next turn, we're going to do some mock sighting. Some exciting mock sighting. We got 2 types in the yard. All right, what do we draw? Something good? Lotus Petal. Attack you. All right, we're going to keep everything in our hand. I would like to grow the Tezzeret with my Lotus Petal. I guess I can also Tormod's Crypt them in response to, we get Yorion? We bought Yorion, okay. We can Tormod's Crypt them in response to the Bloodbraid Marauder. Let's play Tezzeret. Let's play Lotus Petal. We're going to grow the Tezzeret. And let's attack you for 2. I think, what's the idea here? I think we want to minus this Tezzeret to go get a Mox Opal so that we can crack open our melded Moxite. That'll still allow us to search next turn if we want to. We are losing the Lotus Petal, but we have the Mox Opal now for colored mana generation. All right, draw a card. That's cool. We're going to double our clock right now, or more than double it, really. 1, 2, a 3. Let's make a robot. Another Melded Moxite's never bad. We're going to pitch this Plow and draw some cards. Okay, Painter's good. Painter is good. Let's so attack 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if I attack for 5 this turn, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn, that's 13. Okay. So let's untap this artifact creature and attack you for 5. And then next turn, I'm going to attack you for 8. And we're going to see if you're dead. And you're dead. All right, awesome. We will see you guys for round number 2. Bye.
Again, going places that I've never been.
All right, we're back for round number 2. I like this hand. We're going to keep. We're going to keep. Ooh, mill. Ooh, mill, you say. Kind of feel like, assuming this Goblin Welder resolves, we have a great mill matchup. Okay. We are just going to wait for them to mill us, I guess. Hopefully we don't get surgical extraction. What do we hit, a Goblin Engineer? Alrighty, what do we got next on the docket? Kind of want to play the Ensnaring Bridge, I think. Let's see. Just to have another artifact in play. All right, so what are we actually worried about? We are actually worried about surgical extraction, and we are worried about, I guess, Tasha's hideous laughter exiling our Legion extruder. What do we mill? Do we win? We don't win. I guess a dismember could kill our Goblin Welder too. I don't know if they would have. Oh, we win? We win. Maybe. I will mill 14 cards. We don't have the Legion extruder already, do we? We don't. Let's get this melted moxite.
One eternity later.
All right, we showed our opponent the win, and they conceded. Let's go to game 2. All right, we want Pyroblast, and I don't know, not a ton else, right? I don't think we need Tormod's Crypt. We don't need these bridges. So let's bring in, I guess, the Orum's Chance? I guess the Orum's Chance. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so let's avoid a Leyline of the Void. Okay. Um, sure. I don't know if this is actually going to be good, but we're going to speed run it. If this catches a Force of Will, our hand collapses a little bit. Can't mulligan every hand into a Goblin Welder hand, though. Okay, Force of Will. Pitch the Hydroblast. So their mill deck is going to be weaker. Let's hope that we can kill them with combat damage. It's going to be close, I think. Unless we draw a Goblin Welder, then it won't be close at all. Hopefully, though, their deck is worse. What did we mill? Ooh, 2 Goblin Welders. Pretty good. Pretty good. Some lands. Got a Ponder in the chat. All right, our opponent is on very low resources, so does make me feel like we might be able to construct kill them, but it is going to be super tight, I think. But we're just gonna make constructs until one of us is dead, I think, is the answer to today's game number 2. Well, today, this morning, this round. And pass to me. Pass to me, please. Okay. We're gonna play this Ancient Tomb. And we're gonna pass. Sure hope my skateboard doesn't go. That would be embarrassing. All right, so we're going to attack for 7. No skateboard. Oh, my skateboard. Okay. Is there a Mox Opal in there? No? Without the skateboard, it's going to be harder. Let's get this Mox Opal. Discard this Dragon Engine, I think. Goblin Engineer. Okay. Smash for 4. Smash for 4. Is this thing a flash, or did we pass into his turn so quickly? We passed into his turn so quickly. Okay. 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell. So like a Force of Will. I have to mill 10 cards. Oh, Surgical. Okay. We're not playing the Goblin Welder game this game. We still have a lot of cards in our deck. Ish. They're going to have to block one of our constructs. Visions of Beyond is good. Is it? Do I have 20 cards in my... I think I do. Do you get to draw 3? You do get to draw 3. That's good. If I had had the skateboard, this game might be different. But I don't have the skateboard. Okay, we might be dead. We might be dead. Wasteland 2, huh? I wasn't expecting that. What do we do here? What do we do here? Okay, so I can go red. Is my sewer cam in the deck? It is. So I can go red, Tezzeret, sewer cam, tap your crab. Ooh, I almost couldn't go red. Do you have a Force of Will? Do you draw one in your millions of cards? No? Okay, let's search. I want to tap your Hedron Crab and force you to block. With your mascot exhibitionist, whatever this thing is. Exhibition Tide Color. Tap the Hedron Crab. Yes, please. And then let's attack you. You have to block or you're dead. Next turn, my portable hole in the graveyard. Rune Crab. Portable hole. Not yet in the graveyard. It's gonna get there though. There's the portable hole. We're at 5 cards in deck. At the moment, we can pop our sewer valence camera to tap a blocker and kill them. Not anymore though. And then I mill 5 cards? Is that how that works? No, I mill 3. But then I'm gonna die. But then I'm gonna die. Oh, you surgicaled me. That's okay. Took Lotus Petal. I'm dead. All right, let's go to game number 3. That was cool. That was cool. All right, we do want... Maybe we want our... We don't want Pithing Needle. Let's get Prismatic Ending in. And let's cut a Moxite. No, let's cut Dragon Engine and get this other Prismatic Ending in. See if we can't take it this time. We're gonna mulligan this bad hand. We're gonna keep this great hand. I think this hand is good. Keep. Let's put... Let's put an orange chant on the bottom. Done. Our opponent has mulliganed to 6. All right, we're going to go get an Elegant Parlor on turn 1. Ah, no crab. That's pretty good for us. No crab. Exhibition Tidecaller. Pretty good card. I played against it for the first time this last week at FNM in that blue dredge that I was talking about during the deck tech. Card is really good at doing what it's supposed to do. Let's see what's on top of our deck. We all keep that there. Surveil 1, put on top. Aw, Archive Trap. Archive Trap. Oh no. Okay, let's orange chant you. Play Goblin Welder. Lotus Petal. Hope that we're not dead. Rune Crab. Moxite. 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 Any grindstones in the chat? No? How big are you? Of course. All right, let's make a painter. Everything is blue. I could do nothing. Tezzeret, Pyroblast, pending. I still don't see a sewer cam in here. There's the grindstone. There's the grindstone. There's this thing. Okay. So let's weld painter for grindstone. See if you're going to surgical extract my grindstones. You're not. Okay. If I draw a land, I feel like I can win. Or they can just surgical my painters right now. Land? Land. 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 Oh, land. No! Okay. Let's hit this guy. Did we hit it? Okay. Let's orange chant my opponent and win. It's pretty great. Orange chant did the thing, just like we drew it up when we drew up our opening hand. Always yield. And we win. All right, cool, 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 cool. I'll see you guys for round number 3. Bye.
On the road again, going places that I've never been.
We are back for round number 3, and I won the die roll. Let's see what we got. Mulligan. Okay, this is better. Let's keep this. Let's put back. Can't cast this yet, but I'm gonna put back Pyroblast. We're gonna do Welder. If we hit Melded Moxite, we win. There's 4 Melded Moxites. Volcanic? Underground? Underground. Okay. Don't take the Surveillance Cam. He won't. He's going to take the Goblin Welder. And then I'm going to die. And then I'm going to die. Unless I draw Melded Moxite right now. Melded Moxite. Let's put L Dragon Engine in the bin. And we'll attack you with our Goblin Welder. Kind of feel like there's an Orcish Bowmasters in my future. Any artifact, Lotus Petal, we can win. Ooh, Ponder is not an Orcish Bowmasters. Ponder is not an Orcish Bowmasters. Come on. Artifact. Come on, artifact. Chose to shuffle their library. Okay. Love to see Ponder shuffle. Flooded Strand is not a wasteland to take me off of red. Scrubland. Okay, that could take me off Welder for sure. Thoughtseize. Oh, you're dead! Oh, wait, you're not dead. I don't have an artifact in play. Don't have an artifact in play. Sigh. All right. All right. Brainstorm. Still not a Bowmasters in sight. We're regular 60 card deck. No Yorion. No Yorion. No Wasteland still. Come on. Artifact. Ugh. I mean, if you have a Bowmasters now, we're cooked, but we're doing this. Fatal Push? Plow. Okay. We lost the window. Probably going to lose this game. I mean, we are set up for whenever. Maybe this game goes long. Puts a card on top of their library. Esper. Are we Esper Doomsday? Not with Swords to Plowshares, right? No. Not with Swords to Plowshares. Quantum Riddler. Okay, so we're Esper PHELIA probably. Do we have another Stifle? No. All right, Elegant Parlor. We're going to put that into the graveyard. Ah, our draws are amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's Dragon Engine. You gonna Stifle? Plow. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What a draw. What a draw. Okay. Okay. Magic Online. I see you. I see you. We're not supposed to win this game. We don't have the MTGO premium subscription. I got you. I got you. What could we even draw? An Ensnaring Bridge. Tezzeret's not the worst thing. What can Tezzeret get me? Grindstone? Are you kidding? I have no hits left? Magic cards. Okay, so what can I get? I can get a skateboard. I get a grindstone. I get a skateboard or a grindstone. I'm going to get grindstone. I'm going to get force of willed. What did we pitch? Tommy O. Okay, Crocus is doing some work behind the scenes. What do we get to draw? A painter. So my intuition was good. Well, we're gonna play painter, and we're gonna hope to draw a grindstone. You have another? No. Okay. Everything is black. And then what is my opponent going to do? Attack me down to 2? Play PHELIA? I'm gonna stop that. You have a PHELIA. I'm not gonna bounce it now because they can just replay it. All right, we're going to go to 2. Stifle? Ah, we're dead. Okay, let's go to game 2. Draw a card. Was it a... Nope, was not a grindstone. Okay, so we want these Maguses. And plow. Pyroblast. Okay. Magus. Plow. Blast. Okay. So maybe let's take out 1. I don't like bridge in this matchup because they can just bounce it with the dog. I can kill their Quantum Riddlers. I imagine that they're going to have Wasteland and Bowmasters. So let's take out another Moxite, I think. And we'll try this. All right, let's see if we can win these sideboard games with our 9 interaction spells for their creatures. 4 plows, 4 pyroblasts, and a portable hole to eat up all of their threats. I won the die roll. I would like to play first. So this lets me Pithing Needle on Wasteland. Okay, they are a Thoughtseize deck. I'm going to keep. This hand presents a solution to one problem, which is Wasteland. And then we're just gonna play spells until they die, or until we die, one or the other. Painter could get consigned. Painter could get Thoughtseized. Painter could get plowed. Are we doing a Thoughtseize? This is why I don't like to mulligan. I feel like this is a Thoughtseize. Maybe it's a Ponder, though. It's a Ponder. Smart opponent. Oh, Tamio. That's not a Ponder. Crocus? Plow? Nothing. You gonna force this? No. Do I want to make everything blue? So no, I don't. I'm gonna make it black. I'm gonna make it black. Just in case they have snuff out, like that's my reasoning. And then I'm gonna tap Tomio before it can attack. I'm gonna tap Tomio before it can attack. That's a good one. Should have brought in my prismatic endings. We might be dead in this round, chat. We might be dead in this round, chat. We got a Force of Will too? Or Daze? Yeah, pending. I mean, I would be able to cast the pending if I had it in my hand. We'll tap Tomio. There's a Saga. Okay. This is an acceptable follow-up to Null Rod. Our constructs are going to be fucking ginormous. Let's attack you for one. Eat it. Taste it. Let's continue to make our constructs as large as they can be. I want everything to be gold. Everything is Golgari colored. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Constructs are going to be big. Will that matter? If they stifle this Arid Mesa, I'll be sad, because then we won't have any constructs. Can't crack your clues. There's that. Can't crack their own clues. Okay, no attacks. Come on. All right. All right, Caracas. Let's smash with some scarecrows. So, like, they can have dress down, they can have stifle, consign. Consign's too late. We already got the trigger. They can have stifle, though. They can't wasteland me. Ha 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 ha. Pithing Needle. It's black and green. God, I love Pithing Needle in the main deck. Don't tell the mono red painter players. This is a 2-color painter deck card. You have a clue. Can't use it. Are you gonna stifle me, bro? Are you gonna stifle me, bro? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 4 mana. What is happening? Prismatic ending? Wrath of the Skies. X equals 2. All right, so what does that do? It kills everything. Does it kill? It does kill enchantments, right? Creature. Okay. We're back in the Stone Age. And now their Wasteland is live, and we have all non-basics. Oh, they have 4 cards in their hand. Not looking good. Not looking good. This is like the nightmare matchup for Painter, I think, is these white PHELIA decks. Secretly, just very, very good. Are we going to stifle this too? Yeah. Secretly very good in the format right now. Pretty well positioned, I think. Here comes a flow state turned on too. What could we possibly draw to get out of this? A red source first. Gets around Force of Will. And Plow. We are not in this game. All right, let's see. Force of Will or Plow on my guy so that we can call it quits. No? Okay. Yes. We are going to put a grindstone in there. And we're going to see just how badly you're going to kill us. Meticulous Archive. If you plow my engineer, I'm going to wrap it up and we're going to go to round 4. Because this game is not winnable. Flow state, okay. It's not a Swords to Plowshares. Okay. Now we don't have a red source to buy back the painter after we get the grindstone. We're still gonna have to top deck something on top of all of this. Dodging the plow. PHELIA. You got it. Tomio, you got it. Brainstorm to flip Tamio. Okay. Maybe find a stifle too. No. All right, let's see if we can rip a red source. Red source? Nope. Fucking nope. What a dumb game. I hate Magic cards sometimes. No, that's a lie. I've been playing Magic for more like 30 years. I don't hate it. I love it. It's the best game ever. Okay, now we can wrap it up. We'll see you guys for round number 4. Bye.
On the road again, going places
All
that
right,
I've
we
never
are back
been.
for round 4, and we're gonna mulligan again. My I have been mulliganing so much on MTGO recently. All right, we're gonna keep this. This is the win, right? Let's put the surveillance cam back on the bottom. Done. This is a turn 2. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I can only make infinite mana though. Maybe I should have kept that. Chalice of the Void on 1. Easy game for my opponent. Easy game for my opponent. So we're going to bring in Prismatic Ending. Urza Saga too. Pretty good. Or are we Moon Stompy? Yeah, we're Moon Stompy. I guess, yeah, no. We're not Painter. We're Moon Stompy. Put that right where it belongs. Goblin Engineer is going to go get a Ensnaring Bridge. Goblin Engineer is going to go get an Ensnaring Bridge. Wow, another one drop. Pretty great. Okay. Chalice of the Voyage, you say, and Urza Saga. Blech. All right, so currently they have no red. Blood Moon. I'm very concerned about that guy, that goblin guy that throws things. Broadside Bombardiers, that's it. Okay, cool. No Broadside Bombardiers this turn. We are not going to block. We're not going to block. If we were on the play, we would have a Goblin Welder in play, and this game would be much different, I think. Much different. But we weren't on the play. We were on the draw, and we got shithoused by Chalice of the Void on one. What are we doing? Are we killing my Goblin Engineer? Yeah, we are. Not great. Not great, chat. I have 4 uncastable cards in my hand. Oh, they chose to kill my guy instead of making a construct. That makes sense. They're not like the best construct deck. Do they get a skateboard here, though? Man, my hand lines up so good against them if they just don't have that stinking Chalice of the Void. Put this guy in a pee hole, play my Goblin Welder, plow their construct, or plow their shaman. Chrome Mox, okay. I guess I could draw another Goblin Engineer is something that I could draw. Tezzeret. What does that do? Nothing? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Okay. Uh, so like I could play Arena of Glory, I could play Tezzeret, I can find a Lotus Petal or a Mox Opal. Mox Opal doesn't do anything. So I could find a Lotus Petal. Okay, let's go to game 2. Chalice of the Void certainly locked me out this game. Alright, we don't want Tormod's Crypt. We don't necessarily want Pithing Needle. We do want this Engineered Explosives, these Pendings. We don't want Pyroblast. Now we want these Containment Priests, and we want the Swords. What else don't we want? What else don't we want? Maybe we cut a Containment Priest? Just a surprise blocker? It's just material to put onto the battlefield? Pithing Needle for Broadside Bombardiers or the Ring? Let's do that. We don't need the Containment Priests. They are just cards that we could play. Ba -ba -ba. And yeah, we're gonna hope that either we don't run into the Chalice of the Void, or we have one of our 3 things to deal with it. Engineered explosives also pretty good. Kills chrome moxes and lotus petals if they have them. Cannot kill null rod, but the prismatic endings can. All right, let's see. What do we got? We're gonna play first, and good hand. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play arena and mox opal, I think. What is like the best card in our deck to draw? I mean, I guess I wouldn't hate a Great Furnace so that I could turn on the Mox Opal. Null Rod. All right, I would hate a Great Furnace now. Let's get Goblin Engineer. And we're going to put Sewer Cam in the bin. And we're going to put Sewer Cam in the bin. Okay. Null Rod, we knew about. It's fine. We have some prismatic endings in our deck. We're going to Melded Moxite and pitch a Grindstone. Hopefully we don't get shithoused by the Goblin this turn. The Broadside Bombardiers. Wish that card was a little cheaper on MTGO. I would like to play with them, but the last time I checked, they were like $15. Granted, that was months ago that I looked, probably around like February or March, but I would enjoy playing with some Broadside Bombardiers. I liked them in Painter when I played them in the past. They go really well with pre-war formal wear. Nice. You can weld the formal wear in and out. You can throw it with the broadside bombardiers. You can get back broadside bombardiers that got counterspelled. It's cool. It's cool stuff. All right, fiery confluence. Kill my guy. Kill my artifact. Let's do melded moxite. We're going to discard this grindstone. We're not going to draw any lands. That's okay. We don't need lands. I would really like to draw a land. Like, so much. Awesome. All right. Let's go get the last grindstone. Let's go get the last grindstone. So if they play a chalice here on one, it's not the best. They only have one red source. Are we doing a ring? No, well, ring doesn't do anything because of null rod. Pyrogoyf. All right, let's plow this little guy. Let's make a painter. Everything is black. Urza Saga's good. It's Pithing Needle Urza Saga. Let's play Grindstone, and let's attack your face. So, Moon Stompy is one of the decks I feel like is kind of well positioned into this crazy car metagame, assuming that they can win the die roll. Okay. Another Tezzeret. That's not awful. What are we going to do? We're going to... They get a Pithing Needle. I'm going to be really mad. But we're going to pending this Null Rod. They probably have like another Fiery Confluence in their hand. They probably have another Fiery Confluence in their hand. Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. You're eating my surveillance camera, so I can't do that anymore. Now we're drawing a card. Are you dead? Please be dead. Yes. All right. Let's try game number 3. Yep. Yep. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. We're on the draw for game 3. Would love to win this round and lock up a positive record. This hand is not it. We have to mulligan. This hand is it. Done. We got no chalice. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What do we want to draw? Ancient Tomb? Ancient Tomb wouldn't be terrible. Disruptor Flute, probably on Grindstone. Urza Saga, okay. That's great. Oh, what else is happening? And Null Rod. Less great. We can answer that though, right? Yes, the answer is yes. Okay. Okay. So a Goblin Welder wins the game, right? Like on the spot. We can give it haste. Goblin Welder? Nope. Let's get... What do I want? Mana rocks don't do anything. Skateboard doesn't do anything. I could kill the null rod, but yeah, no. We're gonna get Pithing Needle, and we're gonna name Broadside Bombardiers. Oh, well, I guess we played Legion Extruder. I actually wanted to play. I actually wanted to play the Melded Moxite and dig. Maybe we can top deck a Goblin Welder anyway. All right, Moxite. Let's discard this Painter. Couple of lands, love it. Oh, the Broadside Bombardiers. How about it? Attack me for 2. Come on. Goblin Welder. Goblin Engineer. Whoop. Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. This is still on Urza Saga. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Ensnaring Bridge. We'll get under their threats. We really just need to draw a Goblin, is all. I would like to keep this one Great Furnace in my hand so that we have material to pitch to Melded Moxite, although we don't even need that because we have the Legion Extruder in play. Come on, Goblin. Portable Hole is something. Portable Hole is something. Let's get Mox Opal. Let's put your Null Rod in a Portable Hole. And now we can start to do stuff. Uh-oh. Disruptor Flute. What do you name, though? Grindstone. Okay. Okay, you have more. You can kill my bridge and my Pithing Needle. I guess I'm in some big trouble. Okay, great. Let's turn this guy into a 3/3. Let's turn this guy into a 3/3. And it's Idiot Brigade time. Maybe I should have waited a turn. I don't know. I don't want to give them too much time. I want to start crunching. I think the race favors me unless they do something crazy. This is great. 3. We'll make another robot. This is why Twin Shot Sniper is not as good. Caracas, is this legendary? No, nothing's legendary. All right, let's smash with our guys. You're gonna make a 2/2, block a 2/2. I'm okay with that. I don't have a Dragon Engine in my graveyard, do I? I don't. Okay. All right, they're at 7, so they can't attack me unless they're gonna kill me. I could have turned that robot into a golem. Maybe I should have. But I'm going to turn this grindstone into a golem, I think. Pyroglyph? Ooh, Simian Spirit Guide. You love to see that. Okay, that seems poor. I think you're dead. Unless the last 2 cards in your hand kill me? Couldn't have been correct. You block 1, you take 8, and you die? Yeah, you block 1, you take 8, and you die. Maybe they have a dead gone? I'm unsure. We already do Elegant Parlor? We did not. All right, let's smash. Are you dead? I think you are, but I don't know. Maybe that last card is a dead gone. No, we're dead. All right, awesome. Clap for the painter, please. We killed them with garbage robots. I bet they sideboarded out their Chalice of the Void and probably lost because of it. All right, Pipping Needle, again, coming in clutch. We'll see you guys for round 5. See if we can't get that 4-1. Bye.
On the road again, going places that I've
All right,
never
everybody,
been.
we're back for the last round. We're on the play, too. How lucky are we? Let's mulligan this hand. Wow, we've mulliganed. I know I said it in a previous round. We have mulliganed a lot. Okay. This hand is great. We're going to keep it, and I think we're going to put the Tormod's Crypt on the bottom. I don't know if that's the right card to ditch, but it is the card we're going to ditch. We are going to Saga Game, and then depending on what our opponent shows us, we can pivot. Will we get a skateboard? Will we get a grindstone? We're going to keep. Let's put this Tormod's Crypt on the bottom. Hope that we don't get shithoused by Turbo Reanimator. All right, what do you got? Nothing? Because we're on the play? Urza Saga. Go. Don't wasteland me, bro. My opponent said hello. Hello. Everybody say hello to Q-Kel Drago. Oh, Pinnacle Emissary. Well, we're going to hope that they don't have a Force of Will, and we're going to try to Painter them to death. And we're going to try to Painter them to death. Everything is red. So if they play Goblin Welder, I have to Swords to Plowshares it, but otherwise I think we might be okay. My opponent's asking if we can't do that to a Painter friend. I'm sorry. I must. All right. Emery is going to do stuff and things. Goblin Engineer. All right. Cool. So it looks like we are up against the blue-red cam deck. We want Engineered Explosives, Pyroblast, Swords, Pending. What don't we want? The Painter stuff. Let's take out a Grindstone. Let's take out 3 Painters. And then let's take out an Ensnaring Bridge. Let's take out, oh no, I want Tormod's Crypt. That's insane talk. I don't want Magus. I don't want Deafening Silence. Okay, let's try this. So what do we bring in? We brought in the Pyroblast. We brought in the Pending. We brought in the Plow. What do we take out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. I feel like that is good and correct mapping. Let's take another look, though. So we just have a shit ton of removal. Okay. We're going to try to be the control deck. We're going to keep this hand. Goblin Welders for days. We also have some Pyroblast to hit Emery. I like it. Actually, I love it. Okay, so if they go Pinnacle Emissary, that's awful. But if they don't, that's great. Having this Pyroblast and not being able to hit the Pinnacle Emissary could be bad. But we'll still have it in our hand for other things to kill them with. Like Kappa Cannoneer, Emery, that kind of nonsense. Volcanic for blue. Here's the Pinnacle Emissary that I was a little worried about. Soul Cauldron. Well, I can turn that Soul Cauldron into a Lotus Petal. I think we're going to do Saga here. Ooh, I cannot Pyroblast that. Yep. Okay. It's a grindstone. I can make my guy a 3/3. They only have 2 cards in hand, so we're doing like okay-ish. They only have 2 cards in hand. They do have that Pinnacle Emissary sitting in wherever. Here it comes. Or is this a sideboard card? Goblin Engineer. Put a portable hole. Portable hole? How crazy would a painter be? Oh, would it be crazy? How crazy would a removal spell be? Or an artifact of my own? Tezzeret. Tezzeret gets my portable hole. Tezzeret gets my portable hole. Let's get... I could get Pithing Needle to name Agatha's Soul Cauldron? I could get Pithing Needle name Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Let's go get our pee hole. And then let's put your Goblin Engineer in the pee hole. Sure. Sure. And then I actually don't care about the Pinnacle Emissary anymore. You might be able to kill my Tezzeret with your drones. Okay. Urza's Saga is good. Urza's Saga is good. Goblin Engineer off the top. Let's go. Or Melted Moxite. These have to attack Tez, right? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Okay. What do we got? Ah, Melted Moxite. That could be good. Okay. We are very close. We're very close. That's fine. Yup. Okay. Let's draw some more cards. We don't want your graveyard. We want my graveyard. Then let's get this Moxite. We don't want your graveyard or this Pithing Needle. Urza's Saga. What do we get? Swords to Plowshares. All right, so let's weld this grindstone for... No, stop it. For this melted Moxite. Come on, baby, hit. All right, we hit. We hit Goblin Engineer. And then let's put our Surveillance Cam in the graveyard. And then let's Surveillance. Good games. Our opponent has said good game in the chat. They know how it works. And we managed to get the 4-1. I'll see you guys for the post-wrap. Bye.
On the road again, going places that I've
All right,
never
we're
been.
back with the post-wrap. We got a 4-1. Pretty great. And the matchup we lost to ESPER PHELIA was not close at all, but that kind of is the reason why my deck is built the way that it is, with all of these sorts of plowshares in them and portable hole. But yeah, the deck performed pretty great, I think. We played against YORION Living End. We played against Mono Blue Mill. We played against ESPER PHELIA. And then Moon Stompy, and then IZZET Sewer Welder. How do we win? We won with Sewer Cam combo in game 1, round 1. I think we won with Grindstone. I'm not entirely sure in game 3. Round 2, we won with Sewer Cam. Round 3, I think we won with Sewer Cam again, or game 3. Round 3, we didn't win any games. Round 4 against Moon Stompy, we won with, I think it was combat damage. It was definitely combat damage in game 3. I think it was Grindstone combo in game 2. And then in round 4, we did Grindstone combo and Sewer Cam combo to our Sewer Cam opponent. Deck felt great. Sideboard cards were awesome. I mean, we didn't go up against any spell-based combos, so Deafening Silence wasn't there. Orange Chant, I don't know if it actually did anything against the blue mill opponent. I'm going to believe that it stranded Force of Will in their hand. And then Containment Priest, we did not go up against Show and Tell or Reanimator, but the Pendings, the Swords, the Pyroblasts, the Maguses, the Explosives didn't come up, but it could have been big. Deck was great. Continues to feel awesome. This is most likely what I'm going to be bringing to Buffalo Chicken Dip at the end of August. Yeah, thanks for sitting with me and watching, guys. Hopefully you like this this video a little bit more, less meme. This is like, I think this is a real deck list. You know, sometimes I play things like Deafening Silence for content, but I think this is a real deck list, even with the Deafening Silences in it. However, I don't like playing the same deck every week for the channel. I play the same kind of deck every week at Paper. Next week, I think I might be trying this one. I've been testing it in the tournament practice room. And this is a reason to play Artifact Blast, which counterspells a card. It also counterspells Grim Monolith, Lion's Eye Diamond, and the One Ring, and interacts with all of these cards in a way that artifact removal cannot. And neither can Flusterstorm, neither can, I guess Spell Pierce interacts kind of the same way, but this is a mono red card that interacts with a lot of the problematic cards that we have for ourselves. I played against a Fantasticar deck. Yeah, that's right, Fantasticar. Fantastic, the Epic Storm card deck. And I lost game 1 to Car, but then games 2 and 3, I used Artifact Blast to blow up their LEDs on the way in and win those games. So that was kind of cool. I'm going to keep testing this. Maybe this is what I play on the channel next week. Maybe it is this awesome Boros Tezzeret Painter that I've been playing and enjoying. But either way, thank you very much for sitting with me, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, you should hit the subscribe button. And if you didn't, you should tell me what you didn't like. And don't tell me it's Universe Beyond cards. I don't care. I don't care. There's been Universe Beyond cards in Magic since Alpha. There is Bible quotes and Edgar Allan Poe quotes. The first expansion set is Arabian Nights. It is 1001 Tales. It is Universes Beyond. It's been with the game the entire time. And if you hate it, comment anyway. It'll help the algorithm. The worst thing that you could do is just close the video. So thanks. See you next week. Bye.